Good evening. It's been a while, hasn't it? The last time we were here, it was February 26, 2020. As you may have heard, lots of things have changed in the world. We all thought season 3 would be the last, but the universe had other plans for us. So it is my pleasure to welcome you to season 4. Things look a little different, you know, masks and distancing and all that shit. But we promise to bring the same level of mediocre comedy to the table every single time. And speaking of tables, today we're turning them on health. This year has been hard on everyone, but it's time to do a check-in with myself and our guests. Tonight, our mental and physical health will be tested to its limits to prepare us for the rest of season 4 so we can make it one of the best ones yet. We've got a lot to unpack today, so let's not waste any time. Big Mike and the Dynamite, who are joining us remotely, why don't you guys play us in for the intro?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jitterbug. 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 Ba-doba jitterbug. Ba-doba jitterbug.
All right, well, thank you, Big Mike and the Dynamite, for that definitely licensed song that we are absolutely going to have to consult our legal team about. But we are going to try some group therapy. Now, usually, an actual licensed therapist would be here to guide us through the whole session, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and put my Juilliard degree to work here and play both roles. So, everyone, please tell me in the audience at home, well, what's been weighing on your mind these really hard quarantine weeks? I know it's not been easy for either of us.
Well,
so what about you, Cledus?
I mean, damn, you didn't even introduce us.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who you are.
No, maybe not. I mean, it's been like 14 years since we've even been on the damn air.
Okay, well, everybody, it's Cledus.
That's me, yeah. And this is, what's his face?
We've been known each other for years.
Yeah,
Pete. Pete.
No, that's not it.
I promise that's what it is.
I'll get to it later.
Okay.
But I'm doing great, honestly. Technically, I'm homeless because the IRS needs to collect some fraudulent money that I may or may not have possession of. So I'm just camping out in my car. But other than that, life's been really good ever since I didn't have to hang with y'all. I feel like every time y'all just give me a hernia.
Honestly, the feeling's mutual there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Time apart can be useful to improve a friendship, and I'm glad to finally be back.
It's like this. He talks and like my balls are just itchy, just like this bad, like irritating itch, and like I cannot shake it out. Like it just. Ouch.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess that's something we're gonna have to address later in this session. Your unchecked hostility towards Pete at every possible
hostility.
opportunity.
It's not hostility.
Maybe it's not hostility. I think maybe he's just having a hard time.
All right, well, and I see he's a pushover too. I try to come help him. I help him, and I mean, whatever. Anyway, Pete, what's been going on with you these last couple of weeks?
Well, it's been sort of a dark place for me. I've sort of isolated myself from everyone and sort of found myself blaming myself for a lot of the hardships that I've gone through. But as I sort of turn over a new leaf, I feel like maybe it's time I move forward with my life and learn how to accept my own guilts and my own responsibilities and feel better about things that I can't control, and also to foster some healthy relationships with 2 of my best friends in the whole wide world.
Okay, that's.
Yeah,
well,
man.
it's good to aim high, Pete. I appreciate your lofty aspirations.
Thank you.
I didn't catch it.
Big Mike and the Dynamite, what do you guys? How have you been faring over these? How's your mental health been through these quarantine weeks?
Why are they not here? Why don't they have to be here? Why do I have to sit in this chair and they get to go home?
Those guys are filthy. I don't really want them anywhere.
They got one of them. They got one of them.
No, that's okay. You guys stay there.
No, yeah, they told us.
We can head in. It's not too late.
It's fine.
They told us not to come.
It's definitely too late.
Can I not? Can I swap
We
with y'all?
tested COVID. We tested triple positive.
Yeah,
But
see, there you go.
Triple positive. Is it so much COVID that it's like 3 times the normal amount of COVID?
3 times the COVID.
3 times the COVID.
Does it cancel out?
Each, so it's exponential. So we have 9 times the COVID just in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want any of that anywhere in here. So other than you guys being
nor should you
absolutely infested and sick, how have you been doing? You guys been having in a good mental state? Have you been keeping yourselves in good spirits?
We've been losing a lot of money to gambling, online gambling.
Yeah.
But it's just the price you have to pay to get that big payout.
We've been gambling online. Like we're betting on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
but we've been
Oh.
losing.
Okay.
It's about to boom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck in your gambling adventures, I guess. So, I guess going forward, we're going to need
Ronnie
to.
Salami.
Thank you guys. I appreciate the show of support.
Mhm.
So going forward, I guess what we need to do is try to see our problems with each other. I mean, this is group therapy. So right off the bat, I would say that ever since you guys have been on this show together, Cledus and Pete, you've had somewhat of an adversarial relationship.
I think we know what our relationship is.
Right.
I feel like
Cledus and I are two peas in a pod, and we share perspectives on a lot of things. And when our differences arise, we work through them together as friends.
no, actually,
Look
no.
through the other. Look through the other.
That
end
was
of
the
things.
opposite of what I was going. Maybe I shouldn't have let off
And-
with him.
and-
I despise this man, like with every fiber of my being. So I think we know.
It's like a love-hate.
We
you
have
know?
this hate.
Mostly
I would
love.
rather
much
you
love?
hate me than to love me because your love is that bad. I feel like you have no intrinsic
He likes
value.
to tease, but it's like
in
we're
anything that you
buddies.
say. I don't think anyone really cares much about really anything that you say. Does anyone remember what he just said?
That's probably
Like,
true
about
that
his
no
whole
one
thing,
cares
like his whole
about me.
spiel.
I don't think anyone does.
See, now we're getting somewhere. I think
This does qualify a breakthrough, I think. You know?
I want to say that I feel like the only thing that we all have in common is that we all don't want to be here, and we all hate. Is that we have nothing in common.
Okay.
I think that
We're not there.
that might
Yeah, we're
be.
not there.
Yeah,
Well, you
well,
can come
And we,
still.
and
No,
we agree.
please, please
Is it
don't.
true that no one ever wants to hear me say anything ever?
Yes, I feel
I
as
think
though we just need to accept where we are, and that is that I hate all of you, all back there, and every single person here.
Okay.
It's damaging to my mental health, actually.
Well, I think there's something beautiful in having the serenity to accept the things that you can't change, even if it is your undying hatred for your fellow castmates.
Sure.
What about you, Big Mike and the Dynamite? You have any grievances you'd like to bring up while the air is open?
Just kind of what everything everyone else has said.
Yeah.
You don't want to
kinda
hear
what
anything from
don't-
Pete. Mostly just
don't wanna
anti-Pete
hear-
stuff.
I would have
Don't hear
skipped him.
from
I'm glad you
Pete.
skipped him.
Don't hear from Pete. Don't want to be here.
We're not. We could
Yeah.
still come in and tell you about whatever you want to hear.
That's okay, guys. Well, I think we've really gotten a lot taken care of today. I really think that this has been a very healing experience. I feel much better. I don't know about you. I think you guys are both looking very lively. I think this
I've
was
never
a
felt worse.
total success. So anyways, we're going to be right back with a fun physical activity you are not going to want to miss. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Pete, from The Turn, and here to show you my favorite quarantine hobby. So here goes nothing. Where am I? Oh God. So yeah, I do that pretty much nightly nowadays, and usually helps me pass the time. So have a happy COVID.
Welcome back. As you can see, myself, Cledus, and Pete all have yoga mats. Well, Cledus, where's...
I actually never got mine.
You didn't get the memo? It said bring a yoga mat
I
and
have to bring my own mat?
exercise gear. In fact, you're not wearing exercise gear either, Pete.
Sorry, it makes me feel unloved and unwell and unfit to wear tight-fitting clothing.
Okay, well that's
At least he's got something right in his mind
Yeah,
about being
well-
unloved. Yeah.
well, I appreciate because at least Big Mike and the Dynamite came prepared, ready to exercise.
I would have brought regular clothes if I knew to stay. I mean, I don't live in a home, but like I would have.
I have literally never seen you wear anything.
I think I
except
can
that.
exercise.
Well, it's because you haven't been to my place.
I rolled my sleeves up.
Okay,
I feel like that's enough to sort of denote that I'm about to do athletic things.
we're gonna count it. All right. Well, what we're gonna do with these yoga mats is, well, you guessed it, yoga. And the producers couldn't afford to hire an actual yoga teacher, just like the therapist, so they provided me with a list of pose names for our sequence today. I did take a single yoga class in college once, so I do think I'm pretty qualified.
Qualified.
It was horrible, actually. I really hated the experience.
Okay.
But regardless, hopefully this goes well. So for our first pose, let's roll out our, we don't have a mat for Big Mike and the Dynamite over there.
That's fine. They're not really doing anything anyway.
Well, I know, but I feel like
need a mat.
we need a little bit of unit
Wait, where the
cohesion
hell did you
here.
get that?
Yeah, well, don't worry about
Where's
it.
mine?
No, don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah, we need that
Here you
mat.
guys
What
go.
the heck? Wait. So wait, they just get one?
Yeah, yeah.
What are they gonna do with it?
They came prepared, Cledus. I don't know what to tell you.
Whatever. That's fine.
I don't know what to tell you.
Sweaty balls will be my mat. I don't care.
All right.
Big enough
There's
anyway.
a mat.
Now, hey, I injured my
Roll this
ankle
mat.
earlier this week, so I might have to modify some of these.
He's now.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
It hurts.
Okay, all right. Well, for our first pose, we are going to go ahead and start in the mountain pose, which is just standing straight up. So just,
Feels good.
yeah, just make
All
sure
right.
you're,
Doing it.
and as we're doing
Yeah,
this,
we were way ahead on that one.
yeah, you guys are nailing it. And as we're doing this, make sure you're letting your breath flow in and out equally.
Sure.
Absolutely. All right, Lola, we're going to move into the next pose, which is the tree pose. You will bring one leg remains on the ground, the other is brought up to either calf or thigh to create a triangular
There's
angle.
no baby cows.
No,
What do you mean calf?
no,
I
not.
literally do not have a calf. I don't have a mat or I do not have a
Cletus,
calf.
just put your f***ing leg up. Why don't we just pull it up?
You all right?
All right.
What?
Like,
Where does this go?
no. Okay. All right. We're going to move on to the next pose. The next one is, oh, geez. All right. We are moving on to the forward fold.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep it loose. Everybody just
Fold.
Oh,
forward.
God. Okay, yeah, see, I might not be able to do that. I have to pee pretty bad. My foot hurts.
Wait, hold on. How far do you have to bend?
Just as much as far as you can.
I'll just kind of
As far as
kind
you.
of hunker down
as
like
you-
I'm gonna do it.
I think I'm starting to learn.
Okay, yeah, just. All right. All right. What's our next pose? Okay.
Pretend like I'm bending over. I'll
That's
just kind of
fair.
reach from here.
All right. We've got one last pose while we're standing, and that is we're going to the warrior pose.
Warrior pose.
So in that you are going to stick one leg out in front of you. Make sure it's pointing forward.
All right.
Your other leg is going to be pointing at an angle.
Okay.
Arms extended like that,
Okay.
and bend
All right. I can't really
at the
bend.
knee. Cletus.
Oh my God! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh God! What happened?
okay.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's just
oh
a little
God, Cledus, are you okay? Cledus!
Oh my God.
Cletus, you're a little
Cletus,
stiff.
Guys,
Keep doing the post. Keep doing the post. Keep doing the post.
All right.
it's okay, Cledus. It's okay.
Oh my God.
I think we're going to move on to the next pose.
Oh no! Stop.
I think we're going to move on.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to make sure to walk around and check you guys. So,
Are you okay, Cledus?
It's
Cledus, I'm so sorry.
Cletus, it's fine.
I feel your
It's
pain.
all your
No, I
It's
feel.
all your fault.
I'm sorry, Cledus. I feel pain.
man.
No, I'm sorry.
Ah! Why do they get a damn mat?
You can have my
taking-
mat.
Still
You
doing
can
it
have
right?
mine,
So you're
Cledus.
taking the mat. Okay. All right, Cletus, I'm going to need you to get down on all fours.
All fours?
All fours. We are going to move
One
into
of them's
the.
gone. I gotta go on
Don't
threes.
worry about it. It's fine. It's we're moving into the tabletop position. So you need to make sure your back is as straight as a table as it would be.
Okay.
A little bit. All right. Come on. A little bit lower. A little bit lower, Cletus. On the mat.
Where do I go?
On the mat, buddy. Just forward. Just a little bit. There we go. See, that looks good. That's good. Okay.
Is he
See,
okay?
you're a little high up in the air here. You need to
I'm
get.
just a little worried about. I'm just worried about Cledus a little bit. My foot hurts.
I really don't.
I'm worried about
He does this all the time. Okay, so we're getting down lower. That's
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah, it's kind of like
that's
a
good.
table, right?
All right. Yeah. So now what we're gonna do? We are now moving to the. Oh Jesus. The cat pose. So Cletus, make sure you lift your shoulders up. Get those shoulders up, like a cat. You know, kind of like arch your back, like a cat.
Cledus, does it hurt when I
Look,
touch
Big
it?
Mike and the Dynamite.
Sorry, Cledus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure. No, don't. No.
No,
Please, no.
no, guys. This is
Please,
a
God, no.
peaceful
Please,
space.
No. Cledus, no.
You're trying to create an atmosphere of serenity and calming energy.
Oh, they're both broken. Yep.
All right, well,
Yep.
at least Big Mike and the
Calm.
Dynamite are kind of nailing it
Please,
over
I'm
here.
sorry, I didn't
Say
mean to do
clammy energy.
Yeah, you guys are nailing it. Can you guys move to the next pose for me, which is going to be the downward dog. We all know that one.
You can put the camera here. I'll show them that.
Yeah, the downward dog. Yeah, show us how it's done there, Dynamite. Clearly the yoga expert who knows everything
So you
about the
wanna get-
downward dog.
Yeah, you want to get like as low as
Die here. I'm gonna die
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
Does that look okay?
You know, from this angle, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, and we're moving to the end here, guys. You guys are doing really well so far.
Please, do you need a hand?
And we're gonna go into the child's pose. That should be good for you, Cledus. This is a restful pose. This is restful. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to get yourself back on the ground.
What?
Get yourself back face forward on the ground. Kind of like a, yeah, there we go. Absolutely. So now legs bent in a V
What? They're
shape.
bent.
Yeah, that's
They're bent.
You nailed it actually already.
Gone.
And your head and,
Look at this thing.
no, it's fine.
It's feel it.
That's okay. I'll feel it after we stop. The child's pose,
Laugh at me.
legs bend and go in a V shape, head and upper body rest on the mat. Well, you don't need the mat so much with this one. So I guess we'll just move on. We'll move on to the Sphinx pose, which is the legs extended.
Dude, do this
What?
pose.
Just extend those legs.
What?
Sorry, Cletus.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, extend them, please.
Okay, here you go.
And
Like-
lift your
like
chest
little
up into the
stinker.
sky with your arms a shoulder width apart.
Like you're a little stinker.
All right? Come on.
I was stinks.
Please, this is the last big pose.
It hurts the most.
He's a big stinker.
Why?
I think we're making a lot of physical progress
Hey,
here.
y'all get
Everybody is really, since we started this segment, you guys have made leaps and bounds. And honestly, I'm really impressed.
They didn't leave.
So we're gonna calm things down and end it here with a corpse pose. And all you have to do for the corpse pose, just lay on the ground, Cledus. You just gotta give up. You just let go. Just let go, Cledus. Just let go.
This pose is awesome.
See, they're doing it
I
too.
do this one all night, every time.
About 8 hours each time. That's pretty good. All right.
That's not the way a leg's supposed to
It's
go.
Cledus, really. Your negative energy has been bringing this whole thing down.
Your
I'm gonna have to ask you to
negative
chill
energy.
out.
I'm gonna pass
That's
out.
fact.
So as we lay in this pose, and we feel that we are focusing our breaths and our minds, and well, I don't know about you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm just hysterical. I'm crying.
It's fine. It's fine. I feel much more relaxed. I feel flexible. I feel like my energy
Flex your
is
damn
blend.
toes in that inside out.
What about you, Big Mike and Dynamite? You guys been feeling this?
I feel 10 years younger.
Look at that.
What he said.
Yeah, the results speak for themselves. All right. Well, as we focus and as we move on, Pete.
Move on.
Yeah, Pete is going to have a special surprise for us, or he is going to guide us in a guided meditation, so we can all just take it easy for the rest of the show. Well, stay tuned.
Thank you, Pete.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Hey folks, Ronnie Salami here, and over the break my agent asked me to try to brush up on some of my more marketable skills, you know, things like juggling and balloon animal tying, you know, really just kids' birthday party stuff. But coming with that is magic. So I'd like to show you guys a magic trick right now. I've got this empty beanie. As you can see, there's nothing inside of it, but soon I'm going to pull a rabbit out of it with just a little bit of magic. Here we go. And we're gonna, it's just poop. Alright, well I gotta look for the,
And we are back. We have tackled our mental health and our physical health in many ways already this episode, but I understand that Pete has a special surprise for us to help us connect all of what we've learned. So Pete, I will hand the floor over to you.
Yes, well, sometimes it's easy to get too wrapped up into our head, and sometimes it's easy to get too wrapped up in our bodies. So sometimes we have to use different methods of interpreting those things to connect our minds to our bodies and find ourselves in a place of complete calm and relaxation. So what I would like to do is lead you guys on a guided meditation, if you'd be so kind.
Sure, that sounds.
What?
Why not?
What are we? Why?
I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Feel the energies of your body wash over you like a slow wave on a windy beach. Feel as the seashells tickle at your fingertips, and as the wind of the summer breeze coasts past your wet hair. You are someone who leads their entire life asking questions. Where will I be tomorrow? What am I to those that I love? Sometimes that leads us to being dismissive of those that care about us. Sometimes even being so dismissive as to play phone games, and ignore that they're.
Yeah, that guy, whoever was that, that was that guy. That was a real move. I had my eyes closed.
Because friends care about others that care about them, and they give to those that give to them. I want you to feel your lungs fill with air, as though it were an hourglass, sand slowly pouring in to the bottom bulb, time passing, lives changing. I want you to let that air out now. Feel yourself become free of all those stresses, of all those snap judgments you made of those that care about you. Maybe you're mean to your friends for no good reason. And maybe you deserve to treat them like they matter because they treat you that way. Anyways.
Is that it?
No, it's not over yet.
Ah,
Put your hands on your heart. Do you feel it? There's an organism in there. There's someone beating. There's a heart that's ticking and keeping going every single day.
your eyes aren't closed, you're cheating.
Your eyes aren't closed either.
I saw it through my eyes
Okay,
closed.
that's fine. Close your eyes. You feel as though maybe your heart will stop one day and everything will be for naught. But while we're here, we might as well feel our heart take a step forward every single day and follow suit as we grow. Hey!
How the hell did you?
As we follow suit, we grow and change, just like that heartbeat. I want you to feel that beach again as the water washes over you. I want you to let go of those judgments you made and exhale in a final breath.
Hey.
That's it.
Okay. Well, Pete, that was
That was gay as
really personal. I'll say that.
That was bad,
it was
man.
really
Wait,
something.
it was gay, like as in it was.
Oh, not gay as in happy. Gay
No,
as in
no, I meant
gay as
like-
in like Ford truck owner, like as in like homosexual.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that I could do something for the gays.
All right.
You're right.
Yeah, you did all right.
Well, with that, we are almost done with our mental and physical health journey for tonight. But before we go, we have a few healthy snack recipes that are sure to help you stay fit. So stay tuned.
Ow, you little son of a... Oh, I didn't even see you. Hey, it's me, Cledus. Probably didn't recognize me from the hat. Well, I'm just out here doing my favorite quarantine hobby right now, camping on little Timmy's house while his parents aren't around. You see, this kid murked me 3 times in a row and teabagged me in the same match. So, I'm just camping out here from the hours of 12 to 2, and then I'm going to give him a special surprise once a week. That being, of course, a box of my that I just lay down there and run. It works every time. The kid's 12, by the way, so he knows what he's doing. He knows better.
We are almost at the end of today's episode, but before we say goodbye, it's time for a healthy snack. Myself and the rest of the cast have brought our favorite healthy snacks so we can share our recipes with each other and you guys at home. So who wants to start?
Me? Okay. Yeah. No, I figured you might as well start with the healthiest one. So I pretty much, this is basically what I do on a day-to-day basis. So you guys better take notes here. So for a drink, I got stuff down here somewhere. Go for Code Red. Never a problem with that. I just always I just flip it open and. Yeah, and then I usually don't spill that much. I'm usually pretty good at it, but it's my nose. I have baconettes as well. These actually I have a lot more. Sorry about the mess. You know, I got this is 5 grams of fat, but 7 grams of protein. So every time I have some of this, I gain 2 more grams of protein. So usually I just yeah, go ahead and dig it down.
So this is what you eat basically every day?
I 3 meals a day. Yes.
Gotcha. Honestly, that explains a lot. All right, Pete, what's a healthy option for you?
Like a churro.
I brought some water.
Okay, is that all?
My favorite snack is, I don't really eat snacks a whole bunch, so whenever I can, I try to quench my thirst with some nice water. I drink about 1 gallon a day, sometimes more, and my pee is always crystal clear, and my lips are as full as. No, thank you.
Sure.
No, I'm good, thank you. That's okay.
All right.
Here, drop one.
Well, I could have personally done without the information about your pee, but
I'm sorry.
otherwise,
It's like a doctor thing, you know. It's like, you know, your urine can be clear if you're hydrated enough.
You know, this has
I know how it is for me.
76 carbs in it.
Oh, this has nothing in it. It's just water.
How is that going to keep you healthy? It's got nothing.
I mean, I eat other food, but
well,
this is my
but
snack.
You didn't bring any.
It's because we asked for a snack.
A nice trick.
It's because we asked for a snack!
All right, okay, we'll move on. Big Mike, Dynamite, what do you guys snack on to stay healthy?
We just started this new diet, long grain diet.
Okay. That sounds
So I
promising.
wake up, say 4:30, we work out,
Work out.
and then show them what.
And then we're each eating about 15 of these bad boys. Of the grains, not the bags.
That would be 30 pounds. You eat 30 pounds of that a day.
No, grain.
Of the
15
grains.
We count them out. We pre-portion it. We plan our meals.
Yeah. So this is actually the second bag we've had to buy in like 5 years.
Yeah, I've lost 30 pounds of water weight.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that is pretty healthy.
And I've been bulking.
Clearly, I mean, it shows. It really does.
Thank you.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, for my healthy treat, money's a little tight these days. So my favorite go-to snack is these lentils. They are full of,
For those.
you know, there's an excellent source of fiber.
I like lentils.
Tons of
Those
fiber.
seeds.
You can cook them with anything. And when I'm feeling really crazy and I want to kick up the heat a little bit, I'll add some of this stuff.
Beans.
Some good old-fashioned salt. Really,
Iodized salt's good for if you're doing a plant-based
yeah,
diet.
it's good. It really gets
Iodine
the.
in your diet.
Matter of fact, these actually don't have a lot of salt.
Yeah, here, let me throw some on there for you. Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah.
A little more.
All right.
A little more.
Is that good?
Good.
All right. All right.
You just gotta-
All right. Well, clearly, I can feel myself getting healthier by the second. And we're going to be right back with the rest of the show. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
No!
you. Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, so for our quarantine hobby, we've been getting into board games.
Yeah, we like
Twister
a lot.
specifically.
We don't have an actual Twister.
Yeah, couldn't afford the real map,
So we made one.
but we made one.
We have our green square, so I'd say
So you put it on the ground.
And you
spin
say-
something.
Spin the spinner, and
Nice.
our spinner only has green on it, because that's what we got.
So I'd say Big Mike, right foot green.
Right foot green. So I'd do that,
Yeah, and then you would spin.
and then I would spin it, and then I'd say my man left hand green.
All right, and I would,
You get down there,
right there.
and then you go ahead and spin for me.
Okay, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you a left hand green as well.
All right, so I just get down here, left hand green, and then I'd spin,
Yeah.
and I give you a right foot green.
Gotcha.
And the problem is we do run out of space. Usually when we get to this point, but I'll go ahead and spin for me anyways.
I'm gonna give you left foot green.
And then
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this season 4 premiere of The Turn. Thank you so much for watching. We have a lot planned for this final season. You are not going to want to miss it. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at The Turn MT10 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We will see you all back next time on The Turn. So for now, Big Mike and the Dynamite, why don't you play us out?
So we've been watching a lot of YouTube, and we found ASMR, like the sound video. So we're gonna do some of that for you.
rubbing it against my whiskers.
God, you're too close.
See you next time.